G'day, Trent from Total Tools G4 Group. We're out here today with the crew from Greenworks and we're checking out their range of ride-ons, their lifestyle gear, their handheld equipment. It's a really awesome day. We've got a few of the staff out here having some fun. We've also got two special guests in Gardiner and Danielle McDonald, two of Australia's top enduro riders. Jess is a multi-world champion. Danielle's up and coming, she's a junior and she's been absolutely making waves, so we're going to have a chat to them, we're going to get on the bikes, we're going to have a bit of fun. We've got a mini car course set up for the little electric bikes. We're going to have a competition, so check it out. We're having a lot of fun and learning about this awesome Greenworks gear at the same time. Alright, I'm with Jess and Danielle. As I said, they're two of the top enduro riders in Australia. What is enduro? Everyone's probably seen what motocross is. Enduro is a bit like that, but enduring the trees, time sections, and a typical race is anywhere from 4 to 8 hours, and then they have multi-day events like the 6-day enduro. Both Jess and Danielle were part of the Australian women's 6-day team last year. They did very well in tough conditions, and that's what we're here for. Greenworks and Total Tools G4 were one of the sponsors, and we helped them out in any little way we could. So what was it like? What was the 6-day like? Was it? It's actually the world's longest off-road motorbike course event.
Yeah, it's firstly thank you to Total Tools G4 Group and Greenworks for coming on board and supporting the Australian women's team over there. It was definitely a challenging event. It was super hot. Poor Danielle, it was her first event. Taylor and I had both, I think Taylor's up there around 8 and it was my 11th 6-day representing Australia, and Danielle was thrown in the deep end a little bit. We're telling her, oh, it's not too bad, it's pretty easy on the side of, course, and it was the opposite. It was probably one of the toughest 6 days we've ever done. They didn't give us any rest. It was in rock boulders, and overall we did really well and came home vice world champions.
Well done. And you were the first Australian woman to win a 6-day title, I believe, when you were 20.
Yeah, a few years ago.
And Danielle went out on her first one as basically straight out of the juniors and into thrown in the deep end and absolutely smoked it with a second outright.
Yep, sure did. I was actually really surprised at that one actually. I would have thought I'd come in like last, to be honest. But no, it was good. I enjoyed it.
That was good. And I was watching the results and you could see every day you were sort of progressing and getting further up. And
I think day 4 you had a test win, day 5 you had 3 test wins, so you started getting the hang of it by the end of it.
It was good.
And it was a high attrition rate too. A lot of teams didn't make it and a lot of riders didn't make it.
Yeah, there was 90 riders the very first day of the event that dropped out.
Wow.
Just heat, exhaustion, dehydration, obviously bikes as well, because at that event not only are we having to finish, the bikes need to finish and we are the only ones that can maintain them, so we can't have any of our parents or mechanics touch the bike, so it's all us changing tyres and any general maintenance. It's all on us girls to do.
I suppose the other biggest misconception about riding dirt bikes is people don't understand the fitness required.
Yeah,
It is a massive commitment. I'm a hack, and even when I was doing it, there was I still had to be fairly fit, and you feel the difference, but you're on a whole other level of that. So what sort of training do you have to do?
Yeah, absolutely. To get through a 6 days, the biggest and toughest one on the calendar. So we're like right now I'm in pre-season training and I'm at least an hour to an hour and a half every day in the gym after work, and weekends I'm riding the bike, so 2 days on the bike a week. Danielle's a little bit luckier, she's doing a little bit different program, but it takes a lot, and it's sort of a lot of discipline to make sure you do it and get it done, because then you see the results on race day. What's your program like, Danielle?
So lately I've been on the bike every day. I've been doing 2 hours mainly a day. Then I have my trainer come over, Aaron McMillan, and we train every Tuesday for about 5 hours. And then, that's basically it. We're just doing on-bike training at the moment. I'm trying to get my bike fitness up.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose what you've got to think about is with your gear and everything, and you know, if it's a long event where you're carrying even a bum bag or anything like that, you're 120, 130 kilos, and you're having to manoeuvre that bike around. I mean, people can be just sitting on a bike and ride around a paddock and not notice it, but once you've got to manoeuvre the bike and chuck that weight around, it really takes its toll, and then you've got to keep that going. I think Australian Institute of Sport have done tests, and you know, dirt bike riders are among the fittest of elite athletes out there because of what they do. And you know, we see a lot of emphasis put on footy stars and things and them playing up, but you don't see a lot in the dirt bike riders because there's no drinking and smoking, because it just really knocks them about, certainly during the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, fun off season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and you know, and what the girls do is just amazing. You know, they're obviously a bit smaller than the guys, and they've got to work a bit harder at it. But you know, you see, I think in the last Australian 4-day, Jess, you're in the top 40 overall.
Yep.
230, and that's against some of the best guys in the world. That's a massive effort, and really good to watch. So get into it and throw some support behind them. Australia's not very good at recognising our dirt bike athletes. We've got a couple of young guys in America at the moment, absolutely killing it, and no one hardly knows, but they're on the news over there. Jess goes overseas and gets interviewed, and had to learn French to do it.
Yeah, I've done a few interviews in French.
French boyfriend helps.
Yeah, the French boyfriend helps.
So yeah, get on it, give them some support. Jess is running her own race team. There's Jess Gardiner Racing. You can find it online. Follow them, and even see if you can get out to some events and see what's going on.
That would be awesome. Thank you for having us.
No worries, and yeah, we'll get into what we're here for today. We'll muck around on some of this stuff, and
let's go have some
maybe
fun.
have a few little races on the electric bikes, which is a good lead-in for Jess, because you're overseas next month to do the...
Yeah, so I've signed to do the FIME Explorer World Cup this year, which is electric motorcycles, so something totally different and new to me. So yeah, it's kind of very fitting.
All right, well, let's have a bit of fun on these, and we'll talk about them after. Yeah, ready, go. Even. Spin slightly ahead. No, he's off on the turn. Close. Marco completed the course.
Repairs on the bike.
Shameful third.
Good job.
We still won at the end of the day.
Cam, stay over here, Jacob. Cam gets so silver.
We did the first mover.
Get over. And Marco gets glorious gold. There you go. We all had an awesome day with the Greenworks crew. It was good to see Jess and Danielle out as well, showing us how they do it on the bikes and also having a bit of fun with them on the lifestyle gear. Everyone involved said how great a day they had, and even playing with the serious gear, the mowers and the whippersnippers and everything else. Get into a Total Tools G4 store now, check out the Greenworks gear. It works everything from your backyard all the way through to the professionals. Don't hang about. We'll see you in store soon.